Well, hello everyone. This is Bug Eater 64. Welcoming you to another Allied air carrier flight. Today we're carrying 28 passengers from Jamaica down to St. Thomas in the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah.
We're going to be flying
the
Dash 8 or Q400. I'm sorry, the Dash Q400.
It's just to get it after the L.
Twin engine prop plane that
so I did
basically built for this kind of flying.
Like the libraries.
Right.
Excellent for short landings and takeoffs.
Yeah.
So
the only thing that's missing that I usually add in.
We're all started up here, heading for the runway. We'll get ready to go.
Purely for the HD.
And as I can see, you can hear the happy passengers in the back.
One is terrain.
So they're all ready to have a good time and go down to the islands and party. Drink those silly drinks with the umbrellas in them and stuff, you know, all that fruity stuff.
To me,
try to drink 3 and stand up and walk away. Good luck.
No, it works.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And as I say,
here we go as we edge up onto the runway.
Reach your IN9 and you boot up into X-Plane, it redoes it. And of course mine.
Okay, we're lined up and ready to go. And we'll get the flaps configured, put the conditioners in full. Flaps down to 15. Yeah, start applying some power and let's get this bird out of here. V1. And rotate.
+1,000 feet to go.
Gear up. Cleaning her up some. Get those flaps up and turn on to our heading and head down the islands. Get to the British Virgin Islands. And we'll actually be flying over parts of Puerto Rico today. Ground speed will be a little bit over 325, 335 knots. And for the most part, I'm going to try and stay underneath the cloud layers so we can see some of this pretty scenery. Wave to all the peoples. little bit after 3 in the afternoon, and got our aircraft pretty well configured. As you can see, we got a pretty good cloud layer above us, but no rain, so everything's good.
Here is my middle finger for them.
And 3:20 in the afternoon, and the moon's still there. It's amazing. Just that time of year. And as you can see, we're starting to fly over Puerto Rico.
That's a 381-mile flight. Well, we're going to be 230 knots. We're going to be at that long, so we'll go 19,000 feet.
And as you can hear, a couple of passengers there have been enjoying themselves.
Get a route out of this.
A couple of them are pilots, and they're already planning their next flight. Okay, and way off in the distance there, you can just start to see as we come over the end of Puerto Rico, the island we're headed to. Start of the British Virgin Islands. This is my first flight in the tropics, so I'm not really sure what the crosswinds are like, but I guess we're going to find out today. I've talked to other pilots that have flown down here, but none of them have really shared a lot of information about winds and crosswinds and tailwinds and headwinds, so I guess it's going to be on-the-job training, but we'll see. And I know how to crab an airplane when I need to. I've got 28 passengers back there that are all happy and go lucky, and we're going to try and keep them that way. So it probably wouldn't be a good idea for them to see the pilot jump out of the plane and kiss the ground. So I'll have to refrain from that, I guess. We're getting there. As you can probably tell, we've started our descent. We're slowly heading for the runway, which you can see straight ahead of us. just under 10.5 miles away. Great visibility, so makes it easy to pick it out. Had to slow down a little bit. Did something that is not recommended, but it works. Just slight pull back on the throttle until you hit the beginning of reverse thrust, and it goes a long way to slow down, so you can start putting flaps and gear down. Otherwise, this airplane can definitely be a little bit difficult to slow down. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Coming down. Got 3 green and we're all set. A little bit high, but I'd rather be high than low in a country like this.
$2,500.
Thank you. Feel that crosswind. Be interested to see what these mountains are going to do to affect that. Pretty good little breeze blowing. I'm definitely going to have to crab her in here. Easing her down. Still a little high, but we're getting down there. Excuse me. Yeah, we're pretty much on the glide path now. Looking good. It may look like I'm coming in a little bit sideways, but that's just so I can go in a straight line.
100.
Grab it in here.
50.
And
30.
get ready.
10.
Straighten it out. There we go. And touchdown. All in all, first attempt at a landing in this part of the world. Not bad at all at all. Matter of fact, when we get through right up here and I get her parked, I'm going to show that to you again because it's going to look a whole lot worse outside than it was inside. But we're down safe, the passengers are happy, and we'll be pulling up here and letting our passengers disembark and start their vacations. I'm gonna have to do something about that. There's a lot of unnecessary brake noise in here, and I'm not pressing them that hard. I'm checking my co-pilot and see if she turned on the anti-skid. That may have something to do with it. Pull up here and get her stopped. So, welcome to St. Thomas. I think I may have said St. Martin's at the beginning, and by golly, I was wrong. We missed that by a whole bunch of miles. This here is St. Thomas of the Virgin Islands. Just in case I made an error earlier. Being a pilot, I'm never wrong, but I have been known to be mistaken. Anyway. Welcome to the islands. Get them shut down. Park and brake on. Here we are. And now for something completely different. I can promise you that no people, small creatures, or paint were harmed or scratched in any way, shape, or form in this flight. I'm gonna prove it to you. And this is what landing in a fairly strong crosswind can do for you in the islands. And one of the reasons I enjoy this Q400. It was going to look worse from the outside than it ever looked or felt in the inside. Matter of fact, I enjoyed that so much. I'm going to show you that to you again. One more time. From a completely different angle. Y'all watch this. This will really show you what a crab looks like. And it looks like you're going completely the wrong way. Just before you touch down, you straighten it out, put it on the ground. And that's what I'm gonna do. go. Straighten it out, put it on the runway. Here we are. All is well, parked, ready to go for our next trip. Hope you enjoyed this little junket, a little over 630 some odd miles. And I hope you've got a wonderful week to go. And until next time, safe flying.